empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Greetings, this is Kinetik, and you are now watching bassandformat.com. How do I feel about fans downloading hip hop for free, and how will it affect me? Will it affect me? How do I feel? You know, I'm in two minds. For the record, I always buy my music. Like, I'll go to the record store, I'll go to iTunes every Tuesday, every Monday. I see what's new, I spend some money. You've got people out there that don't want to buy, and that's cool, because I think the society we live in, it's a very now, get it now society. You know, you walk past Curry's or Dixon's or any kind of shop, it's a buy now, pay later poster on the wall or the window. So at the end of the day, people aren't buying, they're downloading. But those same people that are downloading have given me some kind of platform or some kind of ear in places like Romania. They've given me listeners in Japan. They've given me listeners in France and Germany. How will it affect me? It's going to affect me from a monetary perspective, definitely, because I can say the amount of money I've put into music could buy me a small house. And that's not a joke. I could be living real nice right now. I could be the Princess Amunda right now. I could have a Jennifer Lopez lookalike fanning me down with a big green leaf, feeding me grapes half naked if I had saved the money. Well, I put it into my music. How will it affect me? Look, guys, people, boys, girls, dogs, cats, you need to, I believe, invest in the music, because when British Gas come for that gas money and they tell me they're gonna cut off my gas in the winter, if you don't buy my products, then I will be sleeping on concrete floors in the cold. And I don't know if you've ever been to London. London is cold out here. You need to support the music. I really do believe you need to support the music and support your artists, man. Like, if you don't, even if you don't buy the CD, go to the show, buy a t-shirt. You can't make money without the music, and you can't make the music without the money. We don't go to the studio for free. We have to pay for our beats. We have to buy our clothes. We have to put ourselves on tour. We have to invest in ourselves. So while we invest in ourselves, I would implore you to invest in your favorite artists, support them, show love, and put some money in their pocket. That's it. We rap better than the Americans. No, yeah, cool, yeah, I said it. Yeah, we rap better than the Americans, man. At the moment, I think we are. But on a serious note, what's the main difference? I would say there was a big difference up until a couple of years ago. Whereas hip-hop in America progressed and went in a different direction, hip-hop became the new pop music in the US. Over here, we were still very much in the golden age. Like, you'd still see people freestyling and beatboxing outside the post office. You'd see someone doing scratches in Tesco. You would see someone spraying graffiti on the side of a church. We were still very much into that golden era of hip-hop. Now, there's more marketing dollars or marketing pounds behind the urban music. I hate that word, but, you know, just for the sake of argument, there's more money behind it. You know, in America, you've got Wiz Khalifa, you've got Drake, you've got Currency. Over here, you know, we have the equivalent of Rich 32, Professor Green. We have, you know, those kind of people. So there's not much difference anymore. You know, Tiny Temper, for example, he had the theme song for WrestleMania last year. I never thought I'd see the day a UK MC would be getting money out of Vince McMahon. That just shows you the kind of level we're dealing with it now. Not even just in hip-hop music. Our bands and everything, man. People are flocking to this side of the river to see what they can get out of it, because the quality is getting higher, it's getting better, it's not getting varied. I think we can still have a bit more variation. I still think there's a place for the classic hip-hop, and there's still a place for the progressive hip-hop. But the difference between the US and the UK right now, I don't think there's much difference. I think it's very blurred at the moment, and I think there's positives and there's negatives with both. What do I think about the use of the N-word? I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds about it. A lot of my favourite MCs use the N-word, but what I'm noticing in modern hip-hop, there's a lot of white MCs using the N-word, and I don't like it. I don't agree with white MCs using the N-word. N-word because of the historical context behind it. But then again, I'm not saying that black or Spanish and Latino MCs should just walk around saying the N-word, because, you know, we live in a generation where, you know, some people see it as a term of endearment and affection, and some people see it as a term that represents hate and being ostracized and being cast out of society. Me personally, I always say that it's not the word that causes offense, but it's the source from which the word comes from that causes the offense. I've had people come up to me, or friends, say to me, yo, K.I.N.E.T, you're my N-word, I love you. And I felt good about it because I felt it was genuine. But then I've also had people say to me, you know, Mr. Mitchell, your phone bill is late. Mr. Mitchell, we need that money or we're gonna cut you off. They called me Mr. Mitchell, still didn't make me feel very good about myself, did it? So again, the N-word in hip-hop, I think it will always be in hip-hop, because hip-hop came from the ghetto, it came from the black community, and that's how some people in that environment and in the broader environment that hip-hop has now gone into, that's how they talk and that's how they address themselves. So if that's how they talk and that's how they address themselves, then I feel it has a rightful place in the music, but it should be done in an authentic way. What do I consider real hip-hop, and what does that term mean to me? Hip-hop started out in the park. I can't remember the rest of it, but no. Hip-hop, real hip-hop to me, you ain't real hip-hop if you don't wear your hat down here. You ain't real hip-hop if you don't have on the Timberlands or the Bubble Goose jacket. You ain't hip-hop if you don't walk like this. If you don't do any of those things, you ain't hip-hop, man. Look, I joke a lot. I kid. Real hip-hop to me is anything that is honest, you know. I often say this, you know, when Chingy did that song, I like the way you do that right there. I love that song, by the way. If Chingy woke up in the morning, went to the studio, heard the beat and said, I want to do a song called I Like the Way You Do That Right There, and that's what he made, that's honest music, and to me that's real. It's just as real as when Big L wrote Ebonics, as far as I'm concerned, because who am I to now say this is real and this is fake? I might not like something, but I can't turn around and say to the person, well, that's not real because you didn't do A, B, C, or D. We can't say that. We can't be giving people a checklist in hip-hop, because hip-hop started with no checklist. Hip-hop started with creativity. So what is real hip-hop to me? Real hip-hop is anything that's genuine, it's anything that's authentic within the culture. And I will say this in closing. Hip-hop, people in hip-hop, people in the culture, people who do graffiti, people who rap, people who DJ, some of these people can be fake and some of these people are fake. But hip-hop as a culture will always be genuine. It can never be fake. It will always be real.